Hi everyone, it's Dr. Joyce, dermatologist. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a reaction video to Selena Gomez's skincare routine. By the way, Happy New Year, Happy Lunar New Year, which was last weekend. I just uploaded a post last week, better late than never, about my 2023 skincare resolutions. So we can say that that is more on track for Lunar New Year. So if you haven't seen that yet, go ahead and take a look. I also share 5 personal goals of mine for 2023 in addition to 5 skincare goals. Now, back to the topic at hand, we're going to review Selena Gomez's skincare routine. I came across this video on her TikTok a couple weeks ago, and I thought it would be a great teaching moment, and it was also pretty entertaining because it is a $550 skincare routine. I totaled up the cost of all the products. Actually, it's more, it's like $556. It's not exactly a cheap skincare routine, but she did also mention that she got a lot of these products for free, so at least she's very transparent about that. And I've always been one to say you don't need to have a super expensive skincare routine in order to have an effective skincare routine. Good skincare products do not have to be expensive at all. So let's go over her routine, the products she uses, and then I'll give you guys some feedback as to what I think is working and what I think she could maybe tweak. Okay, so off the bat here, Selena is starting off with the La Mer concentrate. This La Mer concentrate is actually $425. So this is quite a pricey product, and it is more of a serum. You can see how she's applying it, massaging it into her face. I'm a little bit confused why she's starting with the serum, because if this is an AM routine, usually you would start with an optional cleanse and then maybe go in with serum, but it looks like she has makeup on. But if it's a PM routine, usually you would go in with a cleanser first or a makeup remover and then go with the serum. According to the website, because I haven't tried this product, this La Mer concentrate product contains some antioxidants like tocopherol, and it also does contain glycerin, which is a humectant that helps your skin hold on to and retain water. It also contains linoleic acid, which is an omega-6 fatty acid, and this functions as an antioxidant as well as an emollient, which kind of helps to repair your skin barrier. This La Mer product contains these proprietary trademarked blend of ingredients, which I don't really know what's in it. There's something called a concentrated miracle broth, and it is supposed to visibly improve upon the signs of aging, reduce signs of irritation, and help your skin really calm down and rest effectively. I can't say that I know exactly what's in it, so I don't know what active ingredients that contains. It also contains something called a stabilizing ferment that is marine source, which is supposed to help stabilize irritated skin. Okay, the next product that Selena uses on her face is actually a makeup remover. So now I'm really confused because she started with a serum and then she went in with a makeup remover. So I'm not really sure what routine this is. This could be an AM routine, but then why does she have makeup on her face? Maybe it's a PM routine and she just wanted to use some serum before she removed her makeup. I don't know. But in this step, she is removing her makeup. She's using the Sensi Bio H2O Bioderma Micellar Cleansing Water. This is a micellar water that's formulated at a pH of 5.5, which is the same as the pH of your skin. It's slightly acidic. So it's not stripping your skin of its natural acid mantle. It's not going to disrupt your skin barrier. It's not going to change your skin pH. It is very gentle, good for irritated or sensitive skin. I wanted to address a little bit what is micellar water and how does it work. Micellar water you can think of as a solution, basically water, with lots of little micelles floating in it. And micelles are basically little balls of surfactants. So surfactants are very interesting. They're the molecule that we use for cleansing because they have a lipophilic end and then they have a hydrophilic end, meaning they have one end that really likes and attracts dirt, oil, makeup, and then the other end is the end that likes water. And so you can imagine a micelle as a ball of surfactants where you have all of the water-loving ends on the outside and all of the lipophilic, dirt, and oil-loving ends sticking out on the inside. And that's how you make this oil molecule, the surfactant ball, dissolvable in water. Because typically oil and water don't mix, right? You can't dissolve oil and water. You'll see them kind of separate out. But when you have these surfactants form a little ball, the micelles, then all the water-loving heads are on the outside. So then that can easily dissolve in water. And then when you use this on, say, a cotton pad or something, which is hydrophilic, then the hydrophilic end sticks to the cotton pad, all the lipophilic or dirt and oil-loving end sticks on the outside, and then you can go ahead and cleanse, and that will attract all of the oil, the sunscreen, the makeup, the dirt, everything, and that's how that will go ahead and cleanse your face. My take on micellar water as a makeup removing step is I think it's decent. Now, I think it's a step up from using makeup wipes, which can contain allergens or irritants, and it can be really harsh if you're rubbing really hard and tugging on skin, especially sensitive, thin skin around your eyes. However, in my experience, when I've used micellar water, it doesn't quite get all of my makeup off. And I know that you might have to go a couple rounds or a couple passes through to get stubborn makeup off, especially if it's like foundation or sticky makeup like mascara. But even if I use like 2 or 3 cotton pads, I feel like no matter what, even at the end of the cleansing, I'm still getting product removed on the cotton pad. Instead, for me, I like the double cleansing method a lot better because just personally, I feel like it does a way better job of removing my stubborn makeup and even sunscreen and things like that. The double cleansing method is when you first start with an oil-based cleanser and then you follow that up with a water-based cleanser. I'll link some of my favorite cleansers below. Okay, next, Miss Gomez is using the Dermatologica Multi-Active Toner. This is not expensive, it's only $12. This is a soothing toner that contains arnica, which helps with redness and bruising, mint, and lavender. It also contains aloe, which also has soothing properties. I think that toners are fine. I think that they're a good step for your routine if it's actually adding something that your routine needs, adding an ingredient, adding an active ingredient that your skincare routine otherwise wouldn't have, or as an extra step for removing makeup. I don't think toners are always necessary, but if you have a specific purpose for using it, then it can definitely be helpful. Next, we go back to La Mer. Selena likes her La Mer. She probably gets these products for free. So, I mean, they're very expensive. So this is La Mer, the Renewal Oil. And it's actually $270 for 1 ounce of the oil. So this one is quite pricey. The key ingredients are these trademarked Miracle Broth and Miracle Broth oils and lime concentrate. And as I'm looking through the ingredients, I see a lot of different types of nourishing oils, like cranberry seed oil, rosemary oil. There's also some tetrahexyl ascorbate, which is my personal favorite type of vitamin C. However, it is really low down on the ingredient list, so there's probably not a huge percentage of it, but it does have some brightening and antioxidant properties. This oil also interestingly contains a peptide that's like the anti-wrinkle peptide. This is the acetyl hexapeptide 8, and there have been some papers published on it that it works to help diminish the appearance of wrinkles. People call it Botox in a jar, but it's not really working on the same transmitters and ways that Botox is working, but is supposed to mimic Botox's effect of minimizing the appearance of wrinkles. So at least this one has some more impressive ingredients, in my opinion. Next is a product that I actually also enjoy and use, especially during spring, summer. This is from Tatcha. It's the water cream, and this one is $70. It is oil-free, non-comedogenic, very, very lightweight moisturizer. It's really wonderful for oily, acne-prone skin. It contains a couple extracts from Japanese flowers, like the leopard lily, and also the summer Japanese wild rose. This also contains the traditional Tatcha Hadase complex, which is supposed to be a blend of antioxidants that help to fend off environmental stressors on your skin. I'm not as familiar with these ingredients from like a dermatology scientific perspective. They're not necessarily the active ingredients that we prescribe or use to treat, but I have personally used this cream and I find it very nice as a very hydrating moisturizer that's good for oily or acne-prone skin, especially during the spring, summer when temperatures are a little bit warmer. Okay, last but not least, she finishes up, interestingly, with the Laneige Radiant C Cream. This is a vitamin C cream, a brightening antioxidant cream that features 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid, which is a more stabilized yet still potent form of vitamin C at 8.5%. It also has medicaside for soothing. I was looking into this because on the website, this product is listed to also have a patented ingredient called Melisol 3,4,5 dimethoxycinnamate thymol ester. This is a patented molecule for brightening, and it belongs to Amore Pacific, which is the parent company to Laneige. I've never heard of this molecule before, so I went onto PubMed and did a couple searches to learn more about it. And there has been some data published in journals where this ingredient has been tested on human skin cells in vitro, so in a petri dish, as well as on humans in a more clinical trial where they looked to see the effects of this ingredient on helping to brighten the skin. And these two studies, which I'll show some screenshots of here, actually did show a decrease in melanin production as well as a decrease in existing melanin in melanocytes, which are your pigment producing cells in your skin. I actually have this Laneige product downstairs in my bathroom. I haven't used it yet, but now knowing about this Melisolve ingredient, which along with the vitamin C, the 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid at 8.5%, I'm interested. So I'm gonna start using it and I'll let you guys know what I think. So all in all, this was a $556 skincare routine. I think that there are some things that I like about it and a couple things that I think maybe were extra or unnecessary. And of course, as usual, as a dermatologist, I am watching this video more for education purposes. No hate to Selena. She can do whatever she wants with her skin. She's beautiful. She's knowledgeable about beauty. So I think that the first thing that stuck out to me was kind of the order that she was applying these products. Usually we say to go from ingredient texture of thinnest to thickest with active ingredients closest on the skin. So I don't really know whether this was her AM skincare routine or her PM skincare routine, but she did have makeup on already. So I thought it might be a PM skin routine, but then she started with the serum and then she took her makeup off. So that was interesting to me because in my mind, if you're putting on this super expensive La Mer concentrate serum and then you're wiping it all off with the Bioderma micellar water, it kind of defeats the purpose of putting the concentrate on in the first place. So I would probably switch those. I would do the makeup removal step first and then do your cleanse and then start layering on the serums and the moisturizers, etc. The second thing is, and again, I don't know exactly which part of her day this routine took place, but I would add a sunscreen at the very end if she's going outside. So sunscreen is kind of like your last step in your morning skincare routine before you go ahead and do your makeup. And I think if she's doing this more as a midday routine, then I would go ahead and add SPF as her next step. SPF 30 or above, doesn't matter if it's physical, if it's a mineral blocker or a chemical blocker, either is fine, whatever makes you happy and makes your skin happy. Lastly, I will say $556 is quite an expensive skincare routine. The majority of those costs actually came from the La Mer products. All of her other products were quite affordable. Like the Bioderma was only $17, toner was only $12, the Laneige Radiant C was only like $30-something. So the majority of this expense came from the La Mer products, which again, she said she got for free. She was gifted from PR. Why not use them? But my message to you as a dermatologist is that you definitely do not need to invest and buy such expensive products to have a good and effective skincare routine. You just need to look for effective ingredients. Those ingredients may not always have to be expensive. My favorite actives are vitamin C, retinoids, retinol, AHAs, BHAs. I'm a big fan of azelaic acid lately for the rosacea girlies, and niacinamide as an antioxidant. These are all some of my favorite ingredients, and they do not have to break the bank. I hope you enjoyed this reaction today to Selena Gomez's skincare routine. I did put out an Instagram story yesterday with a question box asking all my followers what kind of content you want to see on YouTube this year. Do you want more vlogs, deep dives into skincare content, ingredients, more personal stuff? And so far people have been really wanting more deep dives into derm conditions like eczema, psoriasis, rosacea, melasma, more product reviews, and also more vlogs about my travels and just my family life, balancing work with family, etc. So I am going to go ahead and tackle all of these this year. I started making an Excel spreadsheet with all of the different Fridays in the upcoming months and trying to brainstorm topic ideas for you. So if you have any topic ideas for me, please go ahead and leave it below. And please don't forget to comment and hit subscribe because I have a lot of good stuff coming out for you guys soon and I don't want you to miss it. Until next time.